Hi, thanks for joining me today. The topic is the violet light ray. First, I'd like to say hello to my listeners in Denver, Colorado. So great to have the Colorado Mile High City here with me. This is a topic by request. I've actually had multiple people ask me to cover all of the archangel angelic light ray colors. This is the second in that series. And just in case you didn't watch the previous episode about the white light ray, I'll tell you that just a little bit about these light rays in general, in case this is new to you. The shimmering colors of the rainbow often inspire people, but some people see more than just refracted light in the rainbow's colors and more than just sunlight in the white light around them. They see rays that represent different ways that angels work in our lives. So, archangel colors are specific hues associated with different archangels, and each one represents that archangel's unique area of expertise and the type of assistance they can offer us. By visualizing the color associated with different angels, people can focus their prayers according to what type of help they're seeking from God and his angels. The Bible describes 7 angels who stand before God, and the philosophic system of spiritual evolution features 7 planes of spiritual existence. The origin of light colors, that's something you might not know. Some people believe the light waves for the 7 angel colors vibrate at different electromagnetic energy frequencies in the universe. They attract the angels that have similar kinds of energy. Others believe the colors are just fun ways of symbolizing the different types of missions that God sends angels on to help us. The violet angel light ray represents mercy and transformation. This ray is part of the metaphysical system of angel colors based on 7 different light rays. Some people believe the light waves for the 7 angel colors, blue, yellow, pink, white, green, red, and violet, vibrate again at different electromagnetic energy frequencies and attract the angels that have similar kinds of energy. From another viewpoint, the colors can be thought of as symbols of the different types of missions God gave to angels. This allows you to focus your intentions and requests according to the type of help you're requesting. I want to talk specifically about the violet light ray and the connection to Archangel Zadkiel. The violet light ray is the most tangible and most expressive of all 7 light rays in the visible world. It reflects the quality and relationship that exists between spirit and matter. And due to these properties, the 7th violet ray is sometimes called ceremonial or magical ray, a ray of rhythm, ritual, law, and order, organization, and group consciousness. The rhythm of the violet ray builds, integrates, circulates, and manifests in our bodies. Again, there is an archangel connection here. Zadkiel is the archangel of mercy, and he oversees the violet light ray. Zadkiel helps people approach God for mercy when they've done something wrong and encourages them that their creator cares for them and will be merciful when they make honest attempts to become better people. Just as Zadkiel encourages people to seek forgiveness that God offers them, he also encourages people to forgive others who have hurt them and helps deliver divine power that people can tap into or enable them to choose forgiveness despite their feelings being hurt. Zadkiel helps heal emotional wounds by comforting people and healing their painful memories. He helps repair broken relationships by motivating estranged people to show mercy to each other. There is also a connection for each of the light rays to specific crystals. The beautiful crystal amethyst is said to symbolize the violet ray. Holding or wearing amethyst can help align your thoughts and actions. Archangel Zadkiel's message to humanity is one of love. He wants to help us evolve to a higher state of love, and we can only reach this frequency level through forgiveness. When we ask Zadkiel for help, he willingly intercedes on our behalf with God to transmute lower energies. And this helps us let go of lower frequency emotions like fear, of restricting and limiting beliefs, pain, anger, frustration, resentment, and any negative thinking. Archangel Zadkiel assists us in transforming these lower frequency emotions into love. With this heart healing, we can then experience the depth and fullness of life joyfully. Other crystal gemstones associated with a violet light ray are carnelian, sunstone, and moonstone. And there's a lot of people who say any purple or lavender, any shade of purple, crystal or stone is associated with a violet light ray. So you can experiment with that and see what feels right for you. A lot of people believe that the energy in these crystals can help you express creative ideas, work toward positive change, and develop more self-confidence. Who doesn't want that? And with each light ray, there's a connection to a chakra. So some people like to use a specific chakra to help them connect. And this is because each of the 7 chakras, there's that number again, 7, which are energy centers in the human body, are associated with each of the 7 angel light rays. By linking chakras to angel light rays, you can optimize the amount of physical, mental, and emotional energy you receive in response to your requests or invocations for angelic help. The violet light ray corresponds to the sacral chakra, which is the lower abdomen of the human body. Some people say that the spiritual energy from angels that flows into the body through the sacral chakra may help them physically, such as by helping them to treat reproductive problems, urinary conditions, digestive issues, and other health issues related to areas of the body like the spleen, gallbladder, pelvis, lower back, and pancreas. So if you have pain or issues in those areas, then this is a great light ray for you to work with. And Archangel Zadkiel is a great archangel to call upon. It also can help you spiritually, such as learning how to let go of trying to control other people's lives and coming to a place where you trust your higher power to guide you and choose right over wrong when you're making decisions. Probably not surprising, there are 7 days in our calendar, and each one corresponds to one of these light rays. So since each week on a calendar does contain 7 days, each day has an angel color assigned to it, beginning with blue on Sunday and continuing through the list of colors in order until Saturday. So you can consider focusing your request or intention on the violet angel color. The violet ray radiates most powerfully on Saturday, and so people consider Saturday to be the best day of the week to state intentions, do invocations, or make requests about situations that the violet light ray encompasses. Now, I did mention to you that the reason a particular archangel is assigned to a specific light ray is based on the areas of human life that that archangel oversees. So I'm going to get more into those life situations that might be pertinent for you to help you know if the violet light ray and Archangel Zadkiel are something that'll help you out. When you want to request assistance from areas that Archangel Zadkiel oversees, which I'll go through that in a moment, you can ask him and the angels who work with him to help you discover and embrace change for the better. Remember that change is the one constant in life. You can guarantee there will always be change. Sometimes it's very subtle and you don't notice it as much. And sometimes it's huge and turns life inside out and upside down for a while, but it's always necessary. Listen for the messages your angels give you. Accept forgiveness and grace as you move forward on your spiritual journey. A message I hear from my angels a lot in the last year or two is about having grace for yourself, showing grace for yourself and showing grace for other people and situations. And I think that's so wise because it's very easy to get wrapped up in all the emotions going on in the world or even in your city and forget that we're only human, right? We're going to make mistakes. None of us are perfect. Archangel Zadkiel and the other violet ray angels might be sent to help you envision what your life could become like once you make the changes that the universe wants you to make. So ask for guidance in every part of your life that needs it, from your relationships to your work. You might also be sent violet ray angels to deliver the wisdom and strength that you need to follow through on the specific changes you're called to make in the various areas of your life. And we all are called to make them. Usually we ignore them or try to fight them, but that only works for so long. Making an invocation of Archangel Zadkiel, which means asking him to be with you, setting intentions and meditating in the violet light ray can also help you relate to other people with mercy. The violet ray angels can give you the strength to forgive people when they hurt or offend you and love them despite their weaknesses, irritating quirks, or difficult behaviors. Violet ray angels can also come on missions to deliver peace and joy to you when you've successfully made changes you knew you needed to make. When you ask Archangel Zadkiel to be beside you in your attempts to find forgiveness and tolerance in your heart, he will invoke divine mercy. Your lower energy impulses, which are all the negative emotions, fear, anxiety, hate, those sort of things, will be transformed into high frequency emotions of forgiveness, love, acceptance, compassion. You will learn how to resolve your pain, bitterness, negative thoughts, and any obstacles that prevent your access to deeper love and devotion. When you envision the possibility of profound love in your heart, the process of internal purification begins. Archangel Zadkiel will awaken mercy, compassion, and devotion in your heart, and it'll help you get rid of the chains that you've put on yourself using your own will instead of following angelic guidance. He will release you from the wrong way of thinking and help you find inner peace and freedom. Archangel Zadkiel works with the spiritual energy of highly developed unconditional love on the soul chakra, which is located above your head. So you have 7 chakras within the body, but there's also chakras above and below the body. I want to talk a little bit about transmutation because so many of us are in a big period of transmutation right now. And that just refers to the process of transforming negative energy or emotions into positive ones, which transforms you as a person and as a soul. This process involves taking distorted or negative energies and transforming them into something that serves you in your highest and best interest. I use the word transmutation in a spiritual context, and this relates, again, to the transmutation of negative emotions such as anger and fear into positive ones like love or compassion. This is essential work in the spiritual path and the path of awakening. You can see how Archangel Zadkiel would be helpful and supportive guide if you're a spiritual seeker, no matter what your belief system is. Next topic I'm going to talk about is the candles and how a candle can relate to this topic. When you pray or meditate, you can light a violet colored candle, and that will connect with that specific violet angelic light ray. Consider doing this before you make your request for assistance. You can either write your request or thoughts on paper and place it under the colored candle, or speak your request or thoughts aloud while the candle burns. So these are just things that can boost your request. I want to tell you a little bit about Archangel Zadkiel, and if it interests you, just know you can look back in probably my first or second season of the show, and I did an entire episode about Archangel Zadkiel, which you can learn more about him. But I want to give you some of the highlights of who he is so that you have a better understanding of why he's in charge of what he's in charge of. So his primary role is to urge and inspire people to forgive others and to seek forgiveness for themselves. And that includes forgiving yourself. We often forget that little piece, don't we? He guides us to work on healing relationships of all kinds. He is the patron angel of people who forgive. He's associated with helping people earn money and motivating them to give to charity. Zadkiel helps you to leave behind any self-defeating habits you have. This archangel is associated with the 7th ray, which is his energy color. In art, he's often depicted holding a dagger or a knife, wearing a purple robe, or holding a violet flame, which represents his connection to the violet ray. The color violet itself is associated with spiritual enlightenment, transformation, and healing, which helps bring insight into the spiritual energy that Zadkiel brings. His personality is uplifting, joyful, and peaceful. Zadkiel is listed as one of the protectors of the west wind. His ruling planet is Jupiter. He is associated with the zodiac sign Gemini and the second chakra, crown. One of the tools Zadkiel uses is the violet flame, which can purify and heal lower energies of distortion and negativity. I'm going to show you, I've showed you before, this is one of the books I consider essential, Violet Flame. You can get it on Amazon. Most libraries actually have it. It's been around for quite a while. The purpose of this work is to transmute through alchemy, and that in this case, not like mixing potions and metals, to the highest divine possibilities for your life. You're transmuting yourself. You are transmuting yourself into something higher. So Zadkiel has joined forces with Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Michael to battle evil. And Zadkiel told me this message when I was writing my first book, which isn't even published yet, by the way. I stand by to assist you in transmuting and releasing all distortions in your thinking and your frequency. Let go of anything stagnant, fear-based, and release it into the light. When you are ready to show up in every moment with more truth, authenticity, and clarity, call on me. So I promised I'd tell you the different kind of situations Zadkiel oversees. Cleansing and purifying your frequency, which is essential if you want to achieve anything close to being actually the highest realms in the spiritual world, if you want to ascend. So transmuting karma, forgiveness and help with forgiving, as I've mentioned, releasing painful memories. If you have trauma, PTSD, this is a great archangel and a great light ray to call upon and use. Mercy for estranged relationships. There's so many parents right now who kids have cut off contact with them, and I hear from them, and I'm sure it's painful on both sides, but if you have an estranged relationship, I would definitely call upon the violet light ray and Archangel Zadkiel to help you with that. Here's a couple things other things you can do to help boost your request or invocation to get assistance from the violet light ray and Zadkiel. Sit and just open your heart and visualize yourself surrounded in that violet light. See this light elevating your frequency higher and higher. Hold a piece of amethyst or one of the other stones. Some of the others are tanzanite, purple fluorite. And you can even, I'm a big on diffusing essential oils. I do it every day. You can diffuse lavender, lemon, rose, rosemary, sandalwood, or vanilla essential oil. Not all of them at once. Pick 2 or 3 and let it go for about 10 minutes to really permeate the space. And then you can say this invocation: Archangel Zadkiel, I ask you to enter this space and connect with me energetically. Please assist me in tuning into your powerful light of forgiveness as I release attachment to those who hurt me and ask forgiveness on behalf of anyone whom I have hurt. Help me tune into your violet flame of transmutation as I give up any dense energies or emotions within me. Help me release any beliefs that are limiting me so I may shine more brightly and live in alignment with my highest truth. Thank you for honoring me with your presence and divine assistance, Zadkiel. I remind you, I know I say this often, but it bears repeating, that you do not need to say word for word what I say. Consider that a guideline and write what speaks to you, but be respectful. You know, I think it's important to thank them, to greet them and to thank them, but the words and the intent need to be something you feel and that's comfortable for you to say. Here are some other powerful violet light ray invocations that you might like to use. Begin by calling in the archangels, and I actually have that on my website, the ivoryangelic.com website. And if you look at the tabs at the top, one says resources, And then you do a drop-down menu to spiritual protection. And the first thing there is the invocation of the archangels. Say that. And then say the violet flame tube of light invocation. I cannot print that. I can't put it on my website because this is copyrighted information, but it's on page 89 of the Violet Flame book. And it's just a basic, I use it all the time to help create sacred space to, in my invocation, I'm usually creating circles of angels around myself and a client to make sure that it is just their spirit or the angel coming through. But in this case, you would be creating sacred space around you and making sure that you're in a good, safe place to call in Zadkiel. So these invocations are best done just prior to going to sleep or upon waking. And upon waking, it's both. Number one is the invocation for the physical body. In the name of the beloved, mighty presence of God, I am in me, my own beloved holy self. I invoke the beloved Alpha and Omega in the heart of God and our great central sun, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Lady Portia, beloved Archangel Zadkiel, beloved Mother Kuan Yin, beloved Jesus Christ, karmic tribunal, the great white brotherhood, and the elementals of fire, air, water, and earth. I invoke you to come, 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 come and shine and expand the violet fire through my physical body, through every cell, organ, and tissue. Violet flame, transmute, consume, and dissolve their cause, nucleus, record, and memory in the present, past, and future, and replace them in my eternal youth, beauty, strength, unlimited energy, and the victory of my divine plan fulfilled. I am accepting this fact in the name of the creator of all that is, I am. And if you haven't done violet flame work using the invocations, the words I am is very powerful in the world of spirituality, in the angelic realm. And so that's why these are in here. So the next one is I am the violet flame. In me, the flame is in action. I am the violet flame. To the light alone I bow down. I am the violet flame. I blaze like the sun. I am the light of God. I shine forth ever, forever. I am the sacred power of God. I am free. I free everyone at once. The next one is I call upon the Elohim of the violet ray to pour divine transmutation through all that I am. I call upon the amethyst ray to transform every cell, every atom of my body into higher light. I call upon the violet flame to burn away my illusions, to burn away my resistances and transmute my fear into love. And the last one I'll share with you is Mighty I Am Presence, beloved God, my heavenly source. Please make manifest in me now the sacred violet flame of transmutation. Bring the violet flame into every cell, molecule, and atom of my body, filling me totally and completely. Blessed violet flame, blaze into my heart and expand out and around all of my bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, surrounding my entire being with your divine grace, love, mercy, and forgiveness. Transmute all karma, negative thoughts, actions, deeds, and energy that I have ever created at any time, in all dimensions, on all levels, in all bodies, through all time and space, past, present, and future, for all eternity. Transmute anything and everything that stands in my way of embodying the ascended Christ being that I am. Beloved violet flame, turn all that has been transmuted into the golden platinum light of God, the Christ consciousness, the light of God that never fails. Send this golden platinum light to me now, filling and surrounding my entire body with its divine radiance. Raise my vibration to the highest level possible for me at this time. So be it, and so it is. Thank you, God. Amen. If nothing else, I hope that hearing these inspires you to write some of your own, again, that pertains to your challenges in life, to what you need assistance with, and again, put it in words that are comfortable for you because that means more. Try to allow this violet light rate to just envelope you so you can fully connect with Archangel Zadkiel and feel the mercy of Source. It is very beautiful. And in this state, you can begin transmuting any lower energies to higher ones and ascend into your highest and best self. And isn't that what we all want? Thank you for joining me today for this topic. Tune in next Sunday. I have the great pleasure of having a guest. Her name's Linda Weaver. She is an end-of-life doula, and she'll be talking about normalizing death, which is just such an important topic for life in general, but our culture right now particularly. I think you'll find her to be a very wise, wonderful woman. And in the meantime, may your angels surround you. May your angels protect you every moment, every day of your life. I'll see you next week.